Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. I want everything fresh, man, everything fresh, man, everything.
Hi, HairinBrooklyn is taking it to the streets, and we are here at Sokita Unisex Experience. Now, I'm here with the hottest barber in the world, Tunedada. Tune, can you tell us what makes you the hottest barber in the world?
Yes, my service that I provide to the public is very unique. My expertise speaks for itself. We networking throughout, the music industry, movie industry, just going around, just making myself known. That's my name.
Tune, can you tell us a little bit about how long you've been in the business, what actually inspired your passion for cutting hair?
Sure, I've been in the business for 20 years. What inspired me to want to be a good barber is me growing up in Brooklyn, going to all the barbershops, sitting there as a young kid, watching all the older barbers look up the neighborhood and make sure all the kids and adults look really presentable when you walk out. When I was young, sitting in the barbershop, waiting to get my hair cut, something about the way the barbers cut intrigued me as a youngster. The way the haircuts look, how, especially like the flat tops, the slopes, like the 80s look, that was my era. And how the haircuts were so symmetrical, the fades, the lineup, the designs, it so intrigued me as a youngster. And I said to myself, maybe when I get older, I might want to try cutting hair. Especially my mother, she's a licensed cosmetologist. And yeah, hair's in my family. But then it goes, the origin goes all the way to South Carolina. Grandparents is into hair. Aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody's in the hair business. So I guess it just spilled over to the next generation, which is me.
Right. So, how would you describe a well-groomed man?
Well, a well-groomed man is a man that always looks presentable in the public eye. As far as the way he dressed, he always keep a nice haircut, he always keep his face shaved up, whatever it takes, he always smells good, and he always looks presentable in the public eye.
How would you describe your personal style?
I would describe my personal style as always looking presentable into the public eye. When you look presentable to people in the public, they look at you as a business person. They think that you always doing something special, whether it's selling your brand or just doing business.
Can you tell us what hairstyles are trending right now?
Oh man, there's so many hairstyles that's trending right now. The mohawks, you have the flat tops, slopes, Gumbies, different hair colors. You know, like the Kwame, how Kwame wears his Gumby with the half dye, half regular hair. It's the new trend. Like the 80s is really living the 2000s, and it's so unique. Especially how the kids are wearing like the styles we used to wear in the 80s, the Big Daddy Kane haircuts, the Kid and Play haircuts and stuff like that. So I love doing it. I love reliving the past into the future. I really do.
What can you inform the client on how to upkeep their hair once they leave your chair?
What I can inform the client is, especially if you have like skin problems like razor bumps, ingrown hairs and stuff like that, what I can recommend him is you go home, put some sea breeze, rub some sea breeze on your skin, and you can follow up with a solution called Bump Control. It's a skin solution that you put on your skin that eliminates air bumps, razor bumps, all etc. Especially with the sea breeze too, because sea breeze is a skin cleanser, not really alcohol. Because a lot of people get twisted between alcohol and sea breeze. Sea breeze is formulated for skin versus alcohol. So I would recommend the client to use sea breeze, and he will follow behind it with some Bump Control, and that will clear your skin. Absolutely.
You've heard it here, ladies. He's very knowledgeable about his craft. Can you tell us what are your hair inspirations? Or if you have any mentors?
Yes, I have a mentor, a friend of my brother that I grew up with. He's like an older brother to me. His name is Garmel. He lives in Atlanta, Georgia. As a youngster, he used to work at a barbershop called Colors on Washington Avenue in Sterling Place. And I remember, like mid-90s, when I used to get out of high school, I used to always go to his barbershop and sit there and watch him cut hair. and he taught me a lot about being a barber, being a professional, and how to cut in certain ways. He taught me how to fade from top to bottom, bottom to top. He taught me how to do blowouts, tapers, how to use a straight razor. He taught me so much, and he was a great mentor to me, and I appreciate him for that.
So this is what everyone really wants to know. What is an experience like in your chair?
Oh, experience in my chair is awesome. A client can sit in my chair and feel so comfortable. Much leather seat chair. He can close his eyes and fall asleep and get a good service, or he can stay up and we can have a nice conversation. Whoever's going through his life, how was his day, I can give him a nice facial, steam towel, and leave my chair feeling so great about himself.
What sets you aside from other barbers?
What sets me aside from other barbers is my expertise. The way I cut hair, the way I make them feel. When they look in the mirror and they smile and they look at me and say, "Thank you, brother, I really appreciate the way you took care of me today." Or when he walks down the street, he gets so much compliments from other barbers. He says, as he cut his hair, he never got compliments before. When he calls me and says, "I just got so many compliments for your haircut, man. I feel so good, man. Thank you very much." This will separate you from other barbers. I never got that type of love before. Sitting on other barbers' chairs. When I see your chair, this is so awesome.
This is a lot of questions that we get asked. We're here with a loyal client of Sakita Unisex Salon. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience, how you found it, and so on and so forth?
Well, first of all, I would like to say, I'm from Harlem, and this is Brooklyn right here. So you probably asking yourself, what's the nails and salons and all that when you go past? Why you come here? Well, one day I came to meet my sister here, and my niece was in the chair, and I was looking really busted, looked really crazy. They honestly made me look like Denzel. Nah, but what I'm saying is the whole thing is when you come here, for one, is the crowd, the environment, everything is beautiful. My daughter's 12 years old. She don't want to go nowhere else. My niece don't want to go nowhere else. It's always accessible. They're polite, and you can miss your appointment and still come, and they still treat you like you had your appointment. So it's just so many different things, and not even that. I don't know if a lot of people remember what the old Myrtle Ave looked like, because the two in this barbershop is also giving it a face of what we really can do and what we really about. So it takes away from the negative, and this is the positive. So if you really want the experience, you got to come on down here for yourself. I can give it to you on the camera, but if you really want to feel it, come sit in my man's two chair. That's all.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gents. Now we're going to turn it over to Jazz, where she's going to talk about her experience at her barber.
Hi, I'm here from HairinBrooklyn, and my name is Jazz, and I also want to talk about a brief experience of my hair. Tunedada, right?
Yes.
Tunedada. I briefly went to the barbershop, and I'm always looking for a new barbershop because I'm always cutting my hair, trying to figure out different trends. I'm always going back to the 80s like you previously said before.
Right.
So I wanted to know, what can I do to rectify what my barber did? Now, mind you, he's a great barber, but it's just certain things that I really don't care for when it's concerning my haircut. I still love it, but I know, can you tell me just a little bit on what I need to do with my hair?
Well, what you can do is, one thing I never do is bash another barber. We always support each other. I'm always for barbers. Barbers is like one big family, is one big nation. So what I would recommend is, whatever the barber did wrong, you just grow it back, start all over again. As you can see, the barber did a great job cutting your hair. Everything is perfect about your haircut. What you didn't like about what he did when you sat in his chair?
Well, you know, I did happen to say that I wanted the 3 parts, and it ended up being 2.
Okay.
And you know, he kind of did it a little bit too wide. But at the same time, you know, I'm gonna play it off. I'm gonna rock it to the wheels, the wheels fall off.
Okay.
But I just wanted to know, what is it? You know, knowing that it's gonna grow for a while. I don't know when it's gonna grow back. But what should I do?
Oh, okay. What you can do is, you can go to the local beauty supply store and get some hair food. You can buy the hair food where the part is at, and the hair food it celebrates the growth process and it penetrates your hair follicles so your hair grow quicker. So your parts grow in, you can get the parts redone again. It just, when you go to a barber, as myself, you need to come see me so I can really do the parts like the way you want to do. It just make the parts skinnier because you're a female. And when the parts symbolize, the skinny parts symbolize a woman. It has to be skinny. It fits your features, the feminine features. Well, he did is made the parts a little too wide and it gives more like a masculine look. Not to say, the haircut is beautiful. I love it. It fits you very well. But once your hair grows, just make sure the parts are skinnier because it represents feminine.
Okay, all right. So we got a few tips, and you know, we're here with Tunedada, and hopefully, you know, you look him up on HairinBrooklyn, and that's it.
Yes, come see me, 563 Myrtle Avenue, between Classen and Emerson. So keep that hair experience. Come see me. Tunedada, the hottest barber the world has to offer. I won't let you down. Trust me. You'll get a great service.
You heard it here first.
All right.
This is Tunedada right here. We here in Brooklyn, at Sokita. Y'all need to come get a shape up, tape up, fade, whatever you prefer. Anything goes with him. He's a good guy. He make you look like Young Dingy, like he got me looking like Young Dingy. So come holler at your boy. Right, y'all.
That's what's up.
Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. I want everything fresh, man, everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Out with the old and with the new. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. 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 I want everything fresh, man, everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh. Out with the old and with the new. Everything fresh, man, everything fresh.